Thanks so much, Craig. We're welcoming Martha Robertson here to the morning show with us, candidate in New York's 23rd Congressional District this year for today, Election Day. Martha, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hi,
we
Kelly.
Appreciate it. How are you feeling this morning?
Terrific.
Great.
Fantastic.
Great. Well, this race between yourself and Congressman Tom Reed was, talked about as one of the most competitive in the nation. And then just within the past week, the Rothenberg Political Report took it off the list of most competitive. And Larry Sabato's crystal ball at the University of Virginia was saying that it's leaning or likely Republican now. Has this changed anything going into today or change anything for you or your outlook?
Those prognosticators, those are national reports based on a national climate. I think we know all politics are local. This is a key race that we've really been hearing from voters all across this district, a tremendous enthusiasm. Our momentum has been building and peaking. It's peaking at just the right time.
All right,
I feel really good about today.
Great. And yesterday we did talk with Congressman Tom Reed, mentioning some of the campaign ads that have been coming out, people talking a lot about the commercials, his commercials towards you, calling you the extreme mythical liberal, and the commercials the other way around, having video of him before his gastric bypass surgery. Now, looking at these, he mentioned yesterday that he does view your views as extreme. What would be your response to that?
This is really what's wrong with Washington. I mean, people are really tired of these labels, and he says he's in the no labels caucus, but then he throws these kinds of terms around. And I've never seen a sitting congressman attack his own constituents, the people, thousands of people who pay his own salary, and they are wondering today whether he's actually representing them and whether he would listen if they came to him. So I think it's really a new low, and it's surprising. He hasn't been talking about his own record. He's been in Congress for 4 years, and he hasn't talked about the things he's done or the jobs he's created. I think because he doesn't really have much to say, and that's disappointing.
And now the commercials, kind of a little bit touching on the issues, but not so much steering away, but didn't touch on those so much. Now, what can we let our viewers know this morning? Getting back to the core issues here, what would you like to remind them about that you want to take a look at for this election? Well,
just very quickly on this spending, he's just wrong with the facts. I've been in the legislature, Tompkins County Legislature, 12 and a half years. We've raised taxes in that time only 43 cents. We have the lowest unemployment rate in the state of New York. It's a positive record. It's a strong record, and I'm proud of it. And I think the issues really are about the middle class. Who's there fighting for you? I've really been talking about his record against Social Security and Medicare, his record of voting to raise taxes on the middle class in order to give big tax breaks to the wealthiest Americans, and voting to ship jobs overseas. Those are the core issues, because the middle class is hurting and they need somebody who's fighting for them. That's what I'll be doing in Washington.
And why is it that you wanted to run for this, and why is it that you want this position today?
Well, as I said, the middle class needs somebody who's speaking up for them, not the special interest, not the wealthiest Americans. I'll be there fighting to keep jobs here, lowest unemployment rate in New York State. This is the kind of record that we have and that I'll bring to Washington.
And really quickly, anything you want to say to our viewers out there this morning as they head to the polls on Election Day 2014?
The polls are open till 9 p.m. And if anybody's not sure what our record is, go to Martha Robertson for Congress on Facebook or Martha for NY on the web.
All right, Martha, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We greatly appreciate it. Best of luck to you today, and we'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.